All right, guys, so we just found out that our gutter is a 5-inch gutter, I believe, and our roof is actually hanging over about 3 inches. We're going to try to set it up similar like we did on the pole barn, though. I'll show you how we did that. This actually works really well for anybody, and I've seen a lot of people ask about this on pages and off-grid pages that talk about collecting water off of barns and snow load and stuff. You're obviously going to have snow slide off your roof in the winter, right? And people told us in all our videos that we were going to have snow rip our gutters off. Well, as you can see, they survived last winter. And here's what we did to help avoid that problem. So our gutter is not all the way up. It's actually mounted about 3 inches lower than the roof line. So we were having trouble with the water coming down so fast that it would just go over the gutter. If we put the gutter up high, the snow would come down, rip off our gutter. So we dropped the gutter 2 or 3 inches. So now when the snow slides off, it goes over our gutter. But as with the snow coming over the gutter, so does the rain. So we bought these at the Habitat for Humanity. These are just little vinyl trimming for vinyl siding. They were like $1 a piece. I think they're F trim. I think that's what they're called. They're like an F trim or J trim. I think this is an F trim. So the water comes down, hits this little wall, and then pushes it into the gutter. We haven't cleaned these all summer, and as you can see, nothing is blocking them or clogging in them. A few leaves here or there, but we haven't done any. We haven't been like cleaning these all summer or anything. So we do have this cheap $5 roll of gutter cleaner or gutter blocker, whatever it's called, leaf blocker. So some stuff gets on here, but we haven't done anything with this all summer. So that's what we're gonna do over here, right? So look at the roof line. The roof line is coming over the drip edge about 2.5 inches. And it's going to barely go into, can you see that? Going to barely go into our gutter, right? Like just a couple inches. So the water would definitely go over our gutter. So that piece of F trim, we just put a screw like every 3 or 4 foot. And that keeps all the water going into our gutters all summer long. Now we take that down in the winter so the snow can slide over it and over our gutters. But it's like a 5-minute job. Even if you had a high pole barn and you had an extension ladder, it would just take you literally 5 minutes. Probably 10 minutes per side of the pole barn. It takes us 10 minutes tops to do the whole project. Anyway, let's get the chalk line out and get our angle so we can put a piece of gutter up here. Alright guys, let's get, this is all stuff we had left over from the cabin and the barn. We had a little bit left over gutter supplies, and well, we got this leaf catcher. Maybe we'll put this over here on the this cabin because it's in the trees. We didn't use this before because the cabin's not like in the woods. So, we got a ton of nails. Bought a ton of these on clearance because they were a couple bucks rather than a couple bucks a nail. So we should have just painted those ones, but we got them. That's all we need. We need them. So we got them if we need them. We're just using these fairly inexpensive aluminum spikes or nails. They have like a sleeve on them. So that goes inside the gutter. Start the nail like that. Put the sleeve in. nail or spike through the gutter, through the sleeve, through the hole in the back, and then into the hole we drilled. This one back here, I did not drill all the way through the fascia board, so it bent. So I would suggest finding the right, like I said, the right drill bit to get it to the right size so it grabs, but not so it has to puncture through the wood. Because it's not a metal spike, it's aluminum, so it will bend. If you don't do it right, or have, you know, the hole pre-drilled. It's literally starting to rain, guys.
Negative.
You keep looking for a little bit.
How about you go stand outside tonight covered in honey and peanut butter? Just sit outside on the deck for a couple hours, okay?
Well, while I do this, why don't you tell them to grab the camera and tell them a little story. It's more interesting than watching me do this. Tell them my oh shit moment.
Guys, last night, Jason.
Well, start at the beginning, but don't make it drag on for half an hour. Be like, so what happened when we got back here from a day or two gone? We went downstate to pick up a toy.
Yep, and I was gone all weekend, and I came back, and I had like 3 sunflowers down on the ground, completely beheaded, gone, everything gone on them.
So we blamed it on Rocket.
We blamed it on, yeah, on Rocket the raccoon or squirrels. And last night my Rio Link went off, and you know what was on it?
Wait a minute. I went out to go pee in the middle of the night at like 1 or 2 o'clock.
It was 1:38 to be exact.
Yeah, and I heard like branches cracking and like loud stuff running away. So I thought it's hard when you're in the woods. You don't know where it was.
So
I didn't see it.
He told me about that this morning when we woke up, and I was checking the thing, my Rio Link notifications, and it was a bear trying to eat my sunflowers.
Yeah, and
in the middle of the night.
And Jen wants to have a whole hillside of sunflowers up here someday. So
I
don't know what we're gonna do.
Have some of them like motion things that make noises at night or something.
Yeah.
So we'll have to figure out something. But if you have any tips to stop bear from eating sunflowers, it's not even like I didn't have my bird feeders out all weekend or anything. Like I take everything in at night. There's nothing left out. The birds all clean it up. So I don't know. He's just after my sunflowers, and that's not okay.
Once they get food there.
So I'm set up a different security camera on it. It's gonna make, when it detects movement, it makes an alarm. So hopefully tonight we can scare Yogi away. Yogi, Rocket, Elvin. I got a whole cartoon set here. Mm-hmm. I even got Charlie Brown right here that likes to be unhappy about everything.
Get out of here, Charlie Brown. You're such a Charlie Brown. Oh, Eeyore.
Yeah, Eeyore, Charlie Brown, the pessimistic one.
Well, don't feed me off as a pessimistic one. I like to whine a little, but I'm not pessimistic. I'm not Charlie Brown. I'm a pain in the butt.
Sometimes you're Charlie Brown.
Sometimes I'm Charlie Brown, but not all the time. You just don't talk about all the times I'm delightful to be around.
It's because they're so few and far between.
No, that's not how it works. Everybody always talks about the stuff that's not common. Otherwise, it's not interesting. Nobody talks about the boring sunny days. They all talk about the dramatic weather. So, alright. So maybe this will get tacky before
the rain comes.
Yeah. I'd like to be able to get to this a little bit. Please don't.
Oh, I just was seeing it.
It was
a giant bass leaf.
I don't care. Don't touch this log that I'm teetering on.
Where are you going to put the mule? I have to get another tarp to cover up the mule.
Oh, jeez. Just back it into the thing halfway. Put the thing halfway down. No, we can't do that either, can we?
No.
We got a problem, guys. We have one too many toys around here right now. I say toys, but they're tools. I mean, they're fun, but they're more tools than they are toys because we use them. I'm not kind of sad about the mule. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. All right, let's. So all this needs to be cleaned up. Throw all this extra crap in the. I'm pretty glad we had them gutters. We had 3 extra gutters, so now we don't have to buy a bunch of gutter stuff either. So there's another 100, 150 bucks we didn't have to buy. So let's get this mounted and then take it. There we go. So let's get going. Let's finish this up.
Looks like it. Kind of.
There we go. Easy peasy. Now we got another 260 square feet of space.
Get 1 or 2 more, line this whole area up with them.
Yep.
Doesn't hurt to have it.
So let's put this little guard up on the edge of the roof. This is what I want to show you. I'm excited. I think this is going to help a few people with snow runoff on their barns and rain collection at the same time. Because we didn't know what to do either, and this is cheap. A couple bucks.
And Jay will just take some metal roofing screws, right? That's all you did last time?
Yep.
Screw it in there, and then it kind of stops the water from flying off the roof and forces it into the gutter.
Easy peasy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't push it all the way up to the roof edge like that. Let it hang down 1/2 inch or more. That way the water can get through there. There you go. Took like 2 minutes. Now we're gonna do a 5-foot chunk over there and we're done. And that protects, that gets the water in our gutter. And then in the winter we take them off in 2 minutes. So easy peasy. And then all the water goes right in there. No matter how hard it rains, it hits this and ricochets right into the gutter. So, all right, I'm gonna switch you spots. Here we go. That fits almost perfect. Cheap, easy, and fast. That's the way we like our gutter catchment, rain stopper, snow slider offer, gutter saverers.
Oh my goodness.
That's how we like it. We just don't have an end cap over here, but that's okay because it's slanting the other way.
We'll get one.
Get one
When
next
we
time
go
we're in
get
town.
concrete.
Yep.